this bitch. Sorry, I mean bewitched.
It's fine. And, even George has a line. And to catch her on live radio just flip-flopping about, like, a major incident and trying to chime in on it like she knows, getting incorrect information and backing it, then getting the right information and then just completely flip-flopping.
The worst kind of person.
So we heard that protest before. Protest was outside of an event. But what if she had to deal with some of these people inside of her own event?
Ooh, yay.
Let's hear about that.
Okay, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to take out your ticket stubs, and I'm going to read out some numbers. If I read your number and you're closer to split this room right down the middle, everybody's running up the aisle. If you're seated on this side, I want you to go to this microphone. If you're seated on this side, I want you to go to this microphone. And as soon as I call your number, start heading that way. Here we go. 40. All the numbers start with 40.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to read the last four numbers. 1725, 2131, 2360, 2528, 1756.
Wow, riveting, Montel. Now, this was the setup, okay? I just want to let you know how these events work. Now, if you want to actually talk to Sylvia, you've got to pay a lot of money to go to these events.
It's a raffle?
You have to sit through a raffle to get the honor to be able to talk to her. All right, you're not posting up $750 to go to these. Like that lady said, it's probably $45, but there's probably thousands of people here. Yeah.
This makes me so angry.
And Montel is there. Montel's like the MC of this. So the guy, those protesters we heard earlier from StopSylvia.com, Mark Edwards and his fellow protesters, all of them all got in a group and went to this, and they all gave their tickets to their leader. And
yes, hell yeah,
awesome.
And brave IRL troll Mark Edward. And guess what? One of those numbers was called. Yes. So Mark's got all his buddies' raffle tickets. One of them gets called. So he goes up to the mic. But before he even goes, there's a random troll emerges.
He really wanted to go at the age in which he passed.
And what was that age?
Well, he was young.
What do you mean by young?
I don't know, I'm 73.
I'm questioning you. What do you mean he was young?
Wait.
Respectfully.
No, let's slow down and slow the roll. The question was, tell you about it. She's answered that. She said young. You want a specific age? Is that what you're saying, sir?
What do you mean by young?
Well, I think he thought he was young. See, I'm 73 and I think I'm young.
Wow.
Oh.
Fuck you.
And he thought he was young.
Yeah, get the mic out of his hand. Great dodge, Sylvia.
Yeah.
Montel does not like that at all. You hear how, like, even through all this, he is still jumping to her side to protect her.
Yeah, he's like her lawyer.
She's money, man. She's money.
So that guy, like
he's
I
still
said,
in those seats.
She surely is, but she's got to deal with guys like this. That guy was pretty good. But let's hear professional troll Mark Edward approach the mic for his big moment.
I love you too, darling.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Sylvia. I keep having these visions. I have a spirit, and the spirit sends me these images, these dreams. And I keep seeing these people, and I want to know these names, if you can explain some of these names, because they're just in my head and they're driving me crazy. Somebody named Opal Joe Jennings. Somebody named
Oh, wow.
Farrell.
These are all your guys you're picking up.
No, they're not guys. They're
Yes,
dead.
they are.
They're dead. Who's Linda
Guys
McClellan?
are on the other side. Don't you call that dead?
Who's Linda McClellan? Why does somebody named Holly Kirshon? They're dead, but they're pissed.
No, they're not.
And they're in this, and there's also these people that they're in a mine shaft. It just
No, you're getting visions. You have to ask God to take them away. You have to ask God to take them away.
Oh, but I thought they were guides.
What?
Get him out of here. So the guy, what you hear that big bang at the end, the guy falls over like he's fainting, and he just falls. No
I thought he like threw a shoe or something. He sounded like he was really pissed.
No, he threw himself.
Yeah, the way he brought it up.
Oh yeah,
it was truly brilliant.
Look,
her fucking voice, her fucking voice. She sounds like one of Marge's sisters from The Simpsons.
Yeah, like Patty and Selma or
Hello,
somebody.
Marge. I just gotta tell you that like your guides are trying to talk to you, and they want an extra
voice.
carton of Marlboro Red.
Oh my God, it gets worse every clip. It gets more fucked up.
Hey, she's on the verge of death. What do you want?
As someone who has trolled people, you know,
I was gonna say, Russ, like
radio
they don't
shows.
shine a candle to you and the shit you pulled.
I kind of want to say that even Brian did better when he was talking to the Crystal people about. It reminded me of that also when he's talking about his dreams of these. I was almost going to say that I'm having dreams of just uplands in my farmhouse or something. Or
well, they're
like
driving me crazy.
Yeah, kind of what I did to Ivan Teller or something. But yeah, I will say, you know, I could hear the little bit of nervousness in his voice, and I think the fall was just like that was his out. But he got his talking points in that he wanted to. I could tell he was a little nervous, but I know how it is when you're doing those things.
Oh yeah, I commend him. I'm saluting now.
I'll give it to him. It was rough, but she gives no reaction. He falls over. Guys help him up, and they just escort him out. He's got his people filming this. Thank God. So I want to hear a little more from him, but I got to apologize for this next clip. This is kind of a post-punked, pranked wrap-up from Mark. He gives a really good statement, but unfortunately, he chose to record this in front of the biggest and loudest fountain in Las Vegas.
It doesn't start with a B, does it?
Okay, so here we are at Universal Studios. I just tried to successfully punk Sylvia Brown, and I think it was partially successful. I can only hope that she has really, really bad dreams tonight, that she'll see me crumpling to the floor over and over, and maybe change her ways, change her evil ways, but I wouldn't count on it. I think that we are up against villainry of the worst kind, and some of the things we heard tonight were just so unbelievably trite that it made me feel embarrassed for humankind, that people can be so gullible. I actually thought she was going to be much better than she was, and she was just unbelievably bland and even mean and cruel at some points, I thought. So we must do something about this. It's going to get worse if we don't do something. So I tried to do my part, and I'll keep trying to do my part, even if it just gets to her. It may not get to the audience, but hopefully it'll get to her in some way. That's really my goal. You have to cut the head off the snake. Thank you.
Why would you record there? I mean, bravo, but goddamn. It's just like the giant Universal logo fountain, and he's standing right in front of it. Someone should have said something. Yes, it's a cool backdrop, dude, but this is an audio format. This is not visual, man. Didn't you know podcasts were coming along like a few years later?
Don't you know we need this clip later to make fun of the bitch that you hate too? Like, we're trying to help you out, bro.
Yeah, we're on your side.
We are totally on this Mark Edwards side, this guy.
Yes.
But so let's hear about, you know, this Mark Edwards. You know, where is this coming from? This isn't just a random guy. You know, this group we've heard in the last couple clips, they're part of a group organized by famed psychic debunker James Randi, which I'm sure some of our listeners have heard of.
Okay,
Jude, you know
well, I'm going to hold my tongue about how I feel about this guy, but okay.
Now, you know, you guys know Amazing Randy, and he has had a long-standing reward going for something like this. Now, I'll tell you a little about him. James Randi, he is a retired stage magician, not musician. He's a magician, retired. And he's an investigator of paranormal claims. Randi claimed that Brown's accuracy rate was no better than educated guessing. So on September 3rd, 2001, Brown stated on our favorite Larry King Live that she should prove her legitimacy she said that she would prove her legitimacy by accepting the James Randi Educational Foundation's $1 million paranormal challenge to demonstrate supernatural abilities in a scientific test. Let's hear Sylvia agreeing to take that test.
Are you willing to take his test?
Yeah, whatever test it is.
But you'd be willing to do that, right?
Yes, I would be willing to do that.
Or asking for guesses to the
I don't want to even know the gender. I just want to know the name.
Okay, fine. That's fine. That's your
I'll
choice.
make it even easier for you.
Okay.
Would you be willing to do this?
It doesn't bother me. That's why I came on your show, because, everybody that was sitting with me that day said no, they wouldn't pick up the challenge. And Randy's challenged me for years, but, I have a day job. I do a lot of stuff.
Sylvia has agreed to your conditions.
Yes.
You and Sylvia will set this up. We'll use a website. We'll use my website. Sylvia Brown will take Randy up on the challenge. We'll let you know about the date and time and everything, and I'll be kind of the interloper. She will take up Mr. Randy on his challenge, and we'll be the independent investigator involved in all this. Let you know how it comes out. And we're going to see that the two get together and go through this test.
All right. Good. All right, Larry King, getting in the middle of you.
What year was this? When did this happen?
Okay, so when they spoke just now, that was in September 2001. So.
And when was her terrible, ugly voice? When did that happen? When she was like, I don't even know.
It's always happening. She probably had a loss.
Oh, she had she just has a bad morning every now and then. She's just
maybe.
Michael Dukakis, George Bush, Mikhail Gorbachev.
I wonder what she looked like to Larry King. Maybe Larry, what do you think she looks like?
It looks like that's E.T.
Well,
yes, Larry. Good call. So you wondered, did she ever take this? Well, by April 2003, Brown had not contacted Randy to make testing arrangements. That's like 2 years later. I know. And then, no, she's busy. She's getting $750.
That's right. She has a day job.
Yeah.
Yeah, a day job.
Yeah, she punches in and punches out every day just like the rest of us, all right? She's working hard.
In and out. Oh, yeah.
I think she's got great security. She has to. Once she knows these groups are all like aligned against her and
I think she's into it. I think she gets off on it, to be honest.
Probably. That's why she amps it up. But on May 16, 2003, she another appearance on Larry King show, Brown that said that she had not taken the test because Randy refused to place the prize money in escrow.
What?
Okay.
It's weirder.
Okay.
It's weirder than Randy responded by mailing a notarized copy of the prize account status showing a balance in excess of $1 million. Then Brown refused to accept the letter. And then in 2003, despite challenge rules that money could not be placed in escrow, Randy announced that he was willing to do so for Brown. Brown did not accept or acknowledge this offer. And in 2005, Sylvia Brown posted a message online that she never received confirmation of the prize money's existence, despite Randy's claims that he had a certified mail receipt showing Brown's refusal of the package. And then in 2007 on CNN's Anderson Cooper, Brown's business manager, Linda Rossi, stated that Brown could not be taking Randy's challenge, quote, because she has nothing to prove to James Randi.
Oh, really? Of course. Yeah. You know why she has nothing to prove? Because she has nothing. Like, legit, just nothing. They're like, oh, yeah, I can't prove anything because here's what I have.
Yeah. So she dodged it. She dodged it for years. She never took it. And if you really thought you could, you guys know, and Jude, I know you've heard of that $1 Million Challenge. Man, lots of people are trying to take it. It's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there.
I tried, and they gave me $5 because I was able to guess what color their shoes were.
Jude, guess what the episode was about? You might be in the money, baby. So I'll give you one more prediction of Sylvia's, and I wanna see if you guys think she got this right. So in 2003, she predicted her own death at the age of 88. I want to know,
please.
Now, I'm gonna ask you individually. Drea, did she get that prediction right?
No, not at all.
Jude.
I'm seeing water. Water.
Yeah, she's in the water, hun.
It doesn't matter if she's in the water.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
One
she's in the fucking water.
I've got one no. I've got one no in water. What say you, Rob? Did she predict her own death at the age of 88?
I fucking hope so. Yes, please. I hope so.
Okay, so Rob thinks she died at age 88, and let's check the answers. And no,
man,
sorry,
she died. Wow,
she died in 2013 at the age of 77.
That's a lucky number. She should have known
not
that.
bad.
Yeah. And upon her passing,
She
there
thought she was going to live to 88.
Yes.
Good.
So-
you know what? I'm glad. I'm sorry. I'm